Methodological innovation, learning and adjusting to reach the goal, is reason number 8 of 10 reasons to send and go through the IMB. Innovation and method, or tactics if you will, are important to any organization as we face new challenges and even old challenges in new ways. And the IMB is constantly looking to improve their service to and for the church under the leadership of the Spirit and the Word. In 1963, the IMB established the Journeyman Program. This is a program for college graduates to join a team and serve a 2-year stint. My team enjoyed the uplift that we gained from godly men and women who labored with us for the sake of Jesus' name among the nations, even for a 2-year period. And then under the leadership of Dr. Keith Parks, and that was in my parents' day, the IMB began to apply strategic planning approaches, looking at the broad context and asking the question, what needs to be done and how can we position our organization and team to face tomorrow? And we are still learning and improving our strategic thinking and planning acumen. Last week I mentioned Guide and the peer ministry reviews. These are innovations that we brought to bear in more recent times. Over a decade ago, the IMB restructured by affinity and released missionaries and missionary teams to seek opportunities to reach their people whose language and culture they know quite well, beyond the home places of those peoples. And today we see the impact of that strategic move as our missionaries serve diaspora and refugee people displaced for all manner of reasons. The IMB was instrumental in identifying, tracking, and serving unreached people groups, or UPGs, and have helped the greater evangelical work by maintaining the massive database to support taking the gospel to these least reached peoples. But we cannot rest on the innovations of the past. We must continue those that have proved helpful and are right as we press on for the next day. An example of continued innovation is the IMB's Urban Strategy Initiatives, as we give our earnest effort to reaching not only unreached peoples, but unreached places. So how will we take the gospel to slums, favelas, and shantytowns, to the urban ghettos, the ethnoburbs, to urban tribes and econospheres, so that none can say, I have not heard of this Jesus and His salvation? Now, to be sure, the innovations we speak of here are not theological innovation. They're not at the fundamental level of what we do and why, but how. How do we guard the good deposit entrusted to us, the message of reconciliation of which we are ambassadors? How do we apply ourselves to today's problem with the gospel simple and sufficient, the gospel deep and complete? How do we ensure that the whole world hears and has a chance to respond by the Spirit to the old story? I'll see you.